Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Fire Emblem, and in this video we will be starting on chapter 3 entitled Pirates Aground, which sounds very exciting and I hope you enjoy it. We are back at the mercenary fort and Ike apparently is wanted to be seen by Father. Sit down, Ike. We haven't had a chance to speak yet. Titania told me what happened while I was gone, about the kidnappings, about my own men disobeying Titania's direct orders. I was the one who left first. I'll take responsibility for everything. No fair playing the martyr. Nobody made me go with you. I left of my own free will. I'm ready to accept my punishment too. Wait, what am I saying? Please, Commander Grail, Titania entrusted me with her orders. If anyone's to blame for this mess, it's me. I'm the one who should be punished. I set a poor example, Commander Grail. Any punishment should be mine alone. I'm pleased to see that you are willing to shield one another. However, regardless of your reasons, you disobeyed the orders of a superior officer. You're confined to quarters for 10 days. But Father, they did what they could to help me and Rolf. Rules exist for a reason, Mist. Men won't survive on a battlefield if they do as they wish without so much as a by your leave. I understand, and accept the reprimand. That being said, we've got more work than we can handle. Your punishment is deferred until things calm down. Oscar, Boyd, Reese, you come with me. Shannon, Gatry, and you, Ike, you're with me. Oh, what could possibly be going on? Yar har ho, me belly's emptier and me first mate's head. Fetch me some grub. Oh god, my pirate accent's awful. I haven't realised. Ah, we're at Port Talma. Apparently. That's the pirate ship in question, isn't it? Aye, they sailed into port a few days ago and have been causing trouble ever since. I pray that you and your companions can drive them away. I understand. We'll do all we can. Feathering sea scum is like shooting apples off a tree. Let's do the job and get out of here. Ho, Deputy Commander, you want standard thunder and lightning maneuvers here? Thunder and lightning? Yeah, I crash into them like thunder and Shannon rains arrows down on them like lightning. Sounds good. What should I do? Let's hold back and let Shannon and Gatry soften them up. Once they've whittled down the numbers, we'll rush the ship and wipe out whatever's left. Are you all ready? Grail mercenaries, move out. On my way. Here we go. Ready. Oh, I have to choose the units I'm using in the battle, except that I can only use 4 and there's only 4 available to me, so that was a bit pointless. But, yeah, nothing I seem to need to change, so let's start the fight. Okay, right, he uses a lance. So we'll move up and attack him with a lance, with Gatry. Our first battle of episode 4. How wonderful. Lol, they didn't do any damage. I have the feeling that Gatry is a very high level. Well, he's level 9. I don't know whether that's level 9 first tier or level 9 second tier, but he's a very good level. I'm going to move Ike over there, and I'm going to take out this guy with Titania, because I want to get Ike into that house, and I don't want the enemy to go and burn it down before he can do so. And Titania should take him out with one hit, but apparently doesn't see fit to do so. Oh wait, critical hit. Yeah, there we go. Titania is awesome. Okay, now let's move her up to the centre of the enemy squad, and send Shannon forward to take out the person that Gatry is fighting against. Use a steel bow. that was simple enough. That was also probably your first viewing of ranged weaponry in this game, which can be very useful. Often in some of the defense missions it's kind of vital, because you stick all your archers in the middle, and archers and mages, and then sort of pick off the enemies that are attacking your melee troops around the outside. Clever strategy, huh? Hey, you, boat monkey, you tricked me, didn't you? Tricked you? What a vile and nasty thing that is to be saying. Don't you agree, matey? Oh no, I've gone from West Country to Irish, I'm sorry. Yar, that I do. There be nothing but honest pirates aboard this ship, missy. You said you knew the whereabouts of my older brother, that's why I came all the way to your ship. Aye, and we do know he was on board for a while, and then, do you recall where he went, matey? Yar, that I do. He were a penniless oaf, so he tossed his worthless carcass into the rolling waves. Yar har ho. My brother? That's horrid. Horrid? Did you say horrid? Your scurvy brother was the horrid one. He lost the game of chance, he did. If you lose, you must pay, and the scallywag tried to cheat me, but Shanty Pete he did. Oh, calm yourself, me hearty. Yar, yar, yar. After all, his darling sister's come to pay us a visit. What say we work off your brother's debt? What say I run you through with a lance and call it a day? Yo har har. It matters not that you be a Pegasus knight, lassie. We minnow like yourself is no match for us sea dogs. Prepare yourself, you flying wench. I'm not afraid of you, clambake. If your axe is as dull as your wit, this will be over in no time. Ah. Also your first sight of a third party in a battle, which are denoted by a green circle around their character model on the map. And Titania just got shot at but took no damage, so that was an entirely pointless battle on their part. Oh, hand axes are an interesting weapon, which only a few people can use, but they can be used as melee weapons, but they can also be thrown, sort of boomerang-like. Don't ask me how that works, but it does. Yeah, Titania's taking a lot of the brunt of the enemy attack this turn, which I guess makes sense since they're all surrounding her. But, you know, she's a powerful unit, so makes sense to. Ooh, who's nearly got a level up. Probably next battle she'll level up. Here we go with another iron axe. He's almost certainly going to get taken down. Odd, actually, that Titania's actually taking damage in these battles. Granted, she's still got 26 health, so she'll probably be fine, but not something I would have expected. Oh, yeah, level up. She's now a level 2 paladin, which gives her a boost in everything except luck, defense, and skill, which I guess is fine. All luck affects is your critical hit chance, I think. I mean, critical hits are useful, but when she's a powerful unit as she is, they become kind of unnecessary after a few levels. I realised the other day when I was recording this, there's actually a sequel to this game, which is Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Obviously, sequel to Path of Radiance, and I was thinking that that might be kind of fun to do a Let's Play of at some point. So if you do watch these and you enjoy them, then let me know, because I'm thinking of picking it up, because it's on Wii. It's different than this, but you can actually import your save file over using the memory card, which I think is kind of cool. So I'd be kind of interested in seeing whether anyone would actually be interested in watching that. I'd certainly enjoy doing it, but then again, I've also been thinking of doing Pokemon Colosseum, so really it's up to you guys what you think. Now it's my turn again. So let's visit this house, see what they've got to say. This town seems quite unruly, wouldn't you say? Is it always this dangerous? Oh, so it's plagued by pirates, is it? I see. That would explain why the people here seem so anxious. You seem so very young, and you claim you're hired to rid the town of these pesky pirates. Here, perhaps you should take this. It might help you run into trouble contending with the pirates. But do hurry. I came all this way to see the world-famous fish market, and I'll never do so with those ruffians around. Best of luck to you. Oh, what did I get? An elixir. I can't remember what an elixir does. I'm a terrible Let's Play. I'd imagine it's probably going to be like Vulnerary, but more powerful. I don't know. Shinonen's going to attack this pirate, who will be able to hit back with his hand axe, but Shinonen should get 2 attacks and probably take him out on the first move. Okay. Wow. She's pretty good with this whole shooting arrow thing. Oh, I wish I was good at archery. I'd be so great in an RPG. I whine a lot and I have crazy hair. No, you don't shove. Okay, well, I'm going to move Titania forward onto the ship and try and take out those pirates before they manage to kill that girl. So, Steel Axe. Take out this pirate. Hopefully she'll be able to hold her own. Or the other pirate will attack Titania, one of the two. There we go. Oh dear, we're under attack. From someone with an iron bow, which means they won't do any damage unless they do a critical hit, which they haven't done. Oh, we found out this week that we probably aren't going to be able to go to E3 next year, which is because we were basing the exam dates we thought we'd have for our A2 exams on the exam dates we had for this year. It turns out they're actually going to be later. So they're probably going to coincide with the E3 show, which means unfortunately we'll probably not be able to make it over and see it. But we'll still probably be providing coverage on the website, and you can hop over and see what's going on if you want. There's also going to be, you know, some videos and things on the YouTube channel. I might do a little discussion on all the announcements. I mean, we're quite excited for it. Obviously, this is next year's E3, but we'll be providing coverage of this year's as well. You know, if circumstances change, or if we're lucky and our exam dates do not fall on E3, then we'll try and make it over. Yeah, but so far we're thinking, okay, might just take a Keep Gamers holiday together. Maybe visit Square Enix headquarters. That's in LA. Right, let's send over Titania to take out this person. I'm going to use an iron axe because I don't think it's worth using a steel axe on, because weapons in this game have limited usage. You can buy more from the menu screen in between chapters, but it's not generally too useful. Oh, I got a hand axe though, which I can replace one of my iron axes with. I could have sent it to the caravan, which is where you put items that your characters can't store, but you can swap them out in between battles. It's kind of useful if you have surplus weaponry, but you've got weapons that are about to break. But yeah, I'm not going to do that this time because I kind of want the hand axe. It'd be useful to give to one of my axemen and see if it's worth anything as a ranged weapon. I know they're not as good as bows, but they also have the melee attack thing going for them, so it goes both ways. Another axeman down. Titania is so much of a crutch in this game that it just becomes very difficult to lose with her on your team. So, you know, on levels where you get to choose your squad, if you want to win very easily, choose Titania. Anyway, yar ha ha, you're busting me gut, you rudderless fool. Do you truly think you can face me, mighty axe, and live? You know, pirates traditionally didn't have that stereotypical pirate accent. It was the first actor to play Long John Silver with sound had a very rough Bristolian accent, and it sort of became the standard for pirates. Anyway, we've driven off all of the pirates. Well, people will suffer no more indignities at their hands. Ah, that is joyful news. Here's your pay, as promised. Thank you very much, and if you find yourself in need again, do not hesitate to send a word. Of course. All of you put on a most marvellous show. Such combat skills. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Grail to be here today. When I saw just you, nothing more than, no offence, a band of children, well, I will admit to being a bit of a tad nervous. I apologise for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Grail had other pressing matters to attend to. Oh no, don't apologise, there's no need. After all, you got rid of those brigands, and you did it impeccably well. It's a fine compliment you pay, sir, but it was our pleasure. As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in the Royal Army if you so desired. Especially your Commander Grail, who's far and away better than most any general I've seen hereabouts. And what I mean to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit beneath you? That's not... Don't get me wrong now, you certainly helped all of us simple folk out. Even so, it seems to me the proper place for you and your Commander Grail is in the service of the Crimean throne. Well, that's what this old man thinks. We and Commander Grail are quite satisfied with the work we do now. You've nary a selfish bone among you. Well then, rest assured we'll speak again if any problems arise. Thank you, again. Titania? Is something amiss? No, of course not. Our mission is complete, and that's all that matters. You did well today, every one of you. Jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom. It's like that old buzzard said, there's better work out there. Something with a bit of challenge. Shannone? I'm joking. J-O-K-ing. Come, Titania. Be honest, didn't you find the work we do to be a bit disheartening, unglamorous? What, you too, Gatry? What's gotten into you? Please, look, we're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals, and we're very good at what we do. Shannone and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We're wasting our talents. I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Grail is mismanaging us. Do I have that right? Well, hold it right there. That's not what I'm saying at all. What is it, Titania? What's what? You seem so angry. It's not like you. Exactly. Ike's got the right to it. It's just that look, we do good work and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. I felt like you were saying work that doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing, that's all. Sorry. No, you're right. We're the ones who ought to apologise. Enough. Let's get going, shall we? Rest is part of our jobs too. We can't go into the next battle exhausted. Now, that is a plan. I'm so hungry I could eat a wyvern. Titania? What is it? If you're looking for pride, I have it. You and my father have kept this mercenary group together, and I'm just proud to be a part of it, that's all. Ike? I'm surrounded by idealistic fools. What's so wrong with fame? What's wrong with having money to live well? Oh, Shannone's another dark horse then. Well, this concludes Chapter 3, Pirates Aground, and I'll join you next time for Chapter 4 of Fire Emblem. Bye-bye.